Hello YouTube. Today I'm in Montgomery, Alabama, and that's in Montgomery County, and we are at Lagoon Park Trails. It's hard to see because of the sun, but we're gonna walk this whole trail here. And maybe I'll catch this on the way back when the sun's not glaring in it so bad. This is the city I used to live in. This is in North Montgomery, Lagoon Park. This is a rustic trail. I'm gonna come back through, but all the bathrooms and everything are here where you park. And there's some more stuff I'm gonna go through up here. But I've just always loved this trail. I used to come here a lot when I lived in this town. They've got bicycle trails and a lot of hiking trails. This is another one of them places where we used to come when I was a kid, before they turned it into a park. And see, it's been a little while since I've been here. That's a new trail there. That's probably going to the park on the other side there. I'll come through there. I guess that's just bicycle trails. They have all kind of really nice events. You might want to, I'll get up here and I think they have some stuff where you can look them up. But they have several organizations that'll sponsor local businesses and have walks, and you can, for a small fee, you join, and at the end they have food and give away prizes, and whoever's sponsoring the actual event. It's early in the morning. I figured I'd try to beat any crowds that might be here. It's a beautiful place. I really spend a lot of time out here walking this trail. Hopefully we'll get to see those big fish. There's no fishing in the park, so the bass have really grown. And they're real good when you can look them up on Facebook. Lagoon Park, they have a page. And if you ever see anything like a tree that has fallen in the path, or somebody's made a real big mess, all you have to do is post it. And they are on it just as quick as you get it done. They're out here. They keep it really nice out here. I really want to put some plants in down here. I don't know if they made it. See, these are little rustic trails that go back into the woods. Since this path is so long and this trail I'm going on takes a while, I'm just going to stay on the main trail. I think you'll be able to, no, it's still the same. Can't see it because of that glare. See all that? That's huckleberry. That's your wild blackberry. See all the berries? They're small, but they have a lot of flavor, and the red ones are real tart or sour. But all that's huckleberry. It goes way back in there. It grows everywhere here, but this is the stuff you don't like when you're walking in the woods. Man, that stuff will wrap around you and eat you up with them thorns. But we'll stay on the trail, so no worry about that. It's a beautiful place. Nice and flat. It's been about 5 years or more since I've been out here. And I'm already seeing new stuff that wasn't here before. That looks like some kind of event meeting place. And these new trails are all new for me. Not quite sure what that is. It's always been a beautiful. I started coming out here one winter and watched it all come back to life, the green come back, and it was just amazing. Getting exercise and enjoying such a beautiful place. This is right, a lot of people I don't believe realize how nice Lagoon Park is. But it's in North Alabama up by the bypass, and I believe that's 231 up there, but you can just look up Lagoon Park, it's real easy. They got nice parking, nice security. There's plenty of park people around that are doing maintenance and just, you know, the stuff that people do. It's a lot of water. I used to actually catch alligators out here when I was a little kid, so I know they're here. I've never gotten the water here because we knew what was in it. Up here I planted some plants. I'm gonna see if any of them made it. I used to find $5 bills all the time out here. And I love to find me some money. Just before I was rock hounding, you see I planted some daylilies right there, and they're not there. So they didn't make it, or somebody dug them up. I planted some other lilies over by that tree. I don't see them because they'd be a nice bush. This is a gazebo here they've got set up. And you can't see it anymore, but there is a huge swamp out here. And when we get finished, I'll walk around it and come in and hopefully be able to show everybody. Because all that didn't, they used to keep all that cut, but I guess it's holding up that wall. The beavers keep this dammed up. There's a beaver dam down there, and they used to come in and knock that beaver dam all the time, but it looks like they've decided to quit. Which I found a $5 bill right there one time. And you know you gotta look again. Where's my money? I'll put that in the trash. It's a beautiful place. Just to come out and sit, think. That's why the fish get so big. There's a place down here where the water runs and it's got a deep area. And I always like to find me a couple of big rocks on the way to throw at this tree, because if you can hit the tree, sometimes big snakes just fall out of it. Big old water moccasins. They're in that tree waiting for the birds. But I've got pictures of snakes just crossing the road here. There's a lot of snakes out here, so you do need to stay on trail. Maybe we will see one. Try to stay out of that black mud. You can hear the summer locusts already. That means summer's here to stay when you hear them locusts buzzing real loud. They used to have a rooster out here. It's just thick woods. And you wouldn't believe he was right in the middle of where the bypass and all the intersections are. Boy, it smells good in here. There's something blooming. Wow. Really smells good. And you can see how big and beautiful these trees are. They are really just something else. That's a new trail. So they've really come in and done some stuff since 5 years is a long time. And when I was coming down here, they were just starting to really get it together. So it looks like they've really made a lot of headway on getting some different things done. This is where the snake hole is what we always called it. It's got big fish in it. All they've done has changed so much since I've been here. That water's usually crystal clear and you can see all the way through it. And used to, if you threw the rock and hit that bush, snakes would drop out. But it was that further bush. This one broke. That didn't used to cover this, and we'd hit that bush back here and then big old snakes would fall out of it. It's got a real nice creek that runs into a lagoon, the name Lagoon Park. I just got the walking bug in me. I think I might. It's good. I'm gonna go straight. I got pictures of a big old snake right here from years ago. Big old snake in the road. Because this is thick, real thick woods in here, and this is swamp over here. So the snakes cross this road a lot. It's got a lot of natural lilies and orchids and things that grow in here. I'm not sure how good y'all can see in that. But it's just maybe a foot or 2 feet of water. Ooh, there's that smell again. Oh, I see what it is. The mimosa is blooming. That's what I'm smelling. I love mimosa. That's the grape, the wild grape. It's growing in the blackberry. It's a big patch of blackberries right there. I've never been in those woods because the snakes are so bad out here. I just didn't want to get in them. Because you can see, let me be careful. I don't know if you can see that swamp in there, but it covers this whole side. So them snakes really come here to maybe get water and to hunt the rodents and the squirrels and different things that live here. Pick my step up a little bit. There's a mimosa with the white flowers. And it's got the grapes all in it. Everywhere, muscadine. Elderberry. I just love that elderberry. And you just sit there, the birds get them, people don't pick them. You can even make tea with those flowers. It's really good for you. We got a lot of them out there where I live. I'm about 15 miles from my house. I just wanted to come and pay a visit here since I was walking these parks. Got a lot of memories. It's nice and peaceful. I ain't never had any problems out here. See a lot of families pushing their baby stroller, yeah. And the kids riding their little bikes and stuff. See, look at how pretty that mimosa is all growing in there. I can't help myself but look at that. One of my best shots I ever got was of a mimosa tree. Well, in my opinion. Down at my creek, it's got a big mimosa. That's a beautiful one. But they're all beautiful. They got a beautiful creek running into the lagoon. And it is full of some of the best bass you ever seen. And right now is the perfect time of year. They should be bedding. So should the brim. And that they're not fished really makes a difference. See, there's another trail there. Cross-country trail. That's new. I'll have to check that out one day. But I was walking through them woods when they looked like that. So ain't nothing wrong with the trail. I learned that lesson on the lake the other day. Busted my butt. Falling down, one way to make you feel alive. Ooh, this thing smells good. I wish y'all could smell them. Man, that is a nice smell. I don't know why they can't make air fresheners that smell like that. And it's natural. But they grow everywhere in here. It's something how time goes by so quick. You don't realize you hadn't been somewhere in 6 years. It could be longer because I don't know how long it had been since I was here before I moved out of Montgomery. I used to love these things when I was a kid. Well, can't get one now. They're falling apart on me. Ouch. See that? Getting that shot. For my after video. There she is. Then things get 2-3 inches long. Huge. When you walking through the woods and have one of them hit you in the face, or you walk into it is actually what you do. It'll make you do the dance. Yeah, it's been a minute. I was just thinking. My mother used to walk all the way out here with me. And I don't think she could make it to that first gazebo now. But that's all right. She gets to watch the videos. I am not looking for rocks, but trust me, I'm looking down. See, there's that white mimosa. They're usually pink, but they do have white ones. Ooh, the shade feels good. You forget what it's like being in that full sunlight. Right up there is another parking place. It's up by the fire station. If you want to come into the Lagoon Park district area, because on the other side of this walking park there's a big golf course. You can park right up there and walk and bypass that whole trail I just did. That's just that same sign. You can actually walk around this, but I'm gonna go through the middle. Those are called verbena. They're a wildflower that grows here in Alabama. They had just made this when I was coming out here. They were putting it together. And I see that one thing they did in the middle got away from them. There's no reason to really walk on that. Just let everybody see. Now I will walk the color. I got pictures of me and my mother right there. Maybe I'll find that and throw that in my video. My after. You see that purple field? It don't come through on here as good as. I gotta watch for snakes. That is just beautiful. Purple field of verbena. Okay, let me see if I can get down over here. This is where that beautiful creek is that runs beside the trail. Keep my eye on the ground. Oh, there's that. That's a hummingbird flower. That's what I've always called it. Because the hummingbirds love it. See, their climate is, even though we're this close, their climate is so much different than ours. Our stuff hadn't, our hummingbird flowers hadn't started blooming yet. They're a beautiful flower. It's hard to tell when you can't see it on the vine because it's damaged. But you can see why it's considered to be a hummingbird. Their beak goes right down in it when they pollinate it. I'm sure we'll run into a bush of them. They're all on the ground. So that's the vine right there going up the tree. And these are cypress trees here. they planted a grove of them. It's gonna hold this wall up for when that creek runs over. Let me get down this hill. Okay. This is more of a little single trail here. And there's the no fishing. That beautiful little cypress. It's hard to see it blending in with all the others. Now you can see that one pretty good, but unless you really know what you're looking at. We get down here, there'll be closer access to the creek, and we'll be able to see those big bass. I hear them jumping. But there's alligators and everything in here. You wouldn't want to get in it. I mean, they've got the no fishing signs everywhere, and if they catch you out here fishing, buddy, you are in trouble. And I mean, you in some big trouble, because they have clearly got it posted. Man, it smells good. This is what they call a Bradford pear. But it's the wild Bradford pear. They actually get big. It's not like the ones people plant in their yards now. It'll actually grow a pear about the size of your fist. I'm gonna get a picture of that. I'll have to do it. See some oak. This was always my favorite path. I love these pictures. I don't know if you can hear that waterfall. It's down there. I used to bring my little dog with me. She learned how to swim down in that hole. Well, canal, creek. And the alligators didn't get her. She also used to run through them woods right there. And she's so well trained, I can just holler, "Where you at?" And that means she has to come to me and tag my hand to make everything okay. Boy, it cools off so nice back here. There's another waterfall. When we get up here, it's a better view. And I just really know how to stay out of them bushes. There's a path right there, but I'm not fixing to go down in that yet. I'm gonna wait till I get down here. We got a few miles to go. And I've been hitting it hard. Have another day of recovery. I don't see any deer tracks out here. I never have. So I guess all of them left with all the traffic that's here now. Because I keep my eye on the ground for tracks. I hadn't seen anything. I'm not sure what the golf course is called. I'm not a golfer. And hopefully we'll be able to see the bass. See that turtle right there? He's not scared. Usually a turtle like that would jump the instant I stop. But they've done got used to humans and nobody's coming after them. Not yet. Here we go. This is the places. See them big old bass come through here. I've got some pictures of them. We just had a lot of rain. Usually this water's crystal clear. It's still clear, but it's usually really blue. Look, they've even sprayed the knots, the roots coming up in the trail. They've sprayed them orange so people will notice them and not trip over them. That's nice. They didn't have that before. That's something new. It's a nice thing to do, though. I see a bass, but you can't. I don't know if I can get y'all into it. Let me see if I can get him. Yep, see him in the water. Right there. They're much bigger than that. Much bigger. See if we can find some. The males will claim them a spot and have a female near, and she'll nest. Boy, it smells good in here. I don't see any alligator prints anywhere. But I see them precious rocks that I'm not going to look at. Right there on that hill. They have to break down beaver dams all the time in here because these beavers have put up a dam overnight turn it into a lake. You can see an old one right there. Let me see if there's any big fish in here. Still amazes me how fast this time goes. Just unbelievable. This is where you can see some good stuff. Oh, there's a couple of bass right there. Look like they're floating in the air. Ooh, I see a big old monster. Look right there. He's swimming away. That joker's at least 1.5 feet long. That could be a gar. He was really big. I don't know if I caught him or not. I know, oh, there's a big old bass. Right there. Two. They're pairing up. They run everything off, so they done got a nest when they start running stuff off. See if I can catch this big one. See, there's more bass in there. Oh, there he is. Look in that light over there. That is a gar. Big old fish. I thought maybe that was a gar when I seen how long he was. And there's another one over there too, so they must be bedding too. People will be down here. Yep, there's 2 of them. You can see them now. See the both of them? 1, 2. That one's bigger. They're both together. You wouldn't want to get near their nest. They're not the alligator gar, but they're still garfish, mouth full of teeth. Big old sharp teeth. Like a razor blade. That's people doing work over on that golf course. Not gonna be able to see in there. We got a minute before we get down here. I'm gonna walk a little quicker, because there's some beautiful stuff down here I want everybody to see. Let me look one more time. They're there, you just got to, I wouldn't want to get in that tree. Trying to find y'all a snake. But it's a perfect life for them out here too. Nobody messes with them. If you see a snake, you go around it, take a picture of it, leave it alone. You can see the golf course back there, but it's completely cut off from the park. You got to go back up on the trail I'm gonna keep y'all looking this way because I got somebody approaching on a bicycle and I don't want to put them on my video. Wished I could get down there and take pictures of them flowers, but I ain't stepping in that mess. No way. It's a beautiful place. Got some jogger coming, so if I just go off and film the bushes for a second, y'all know why. I don't like to disturb people when they're out in nature like this. That's a big old bass. Or is that another gar? Right there, you can't hardly see him. He'll swim away. At least there's life out here, as in other humans. Those are the first I've seen 3 human beings. It's like, wow, people. I'm not used to that. It's just a beautiful area, as you can see, man. That is just looking out over a golf course. And they keep that thing really nice as they do. It's look, I hate that I don't know the name of it. But when you look up Lagoon Park, it all comes in one big package. I've got friends that golf over there. And I actually played on that land when I was a kid before it was a golf course. It was called a swamp. And they built this canal and ponds and claimed the land. It's pretty. Whoa! Big, a beautiful bird. I didn't even see him. I was wanting to take a picture. I forgot about a bunch of stuff that was out here. They've installed a nice bench. They've really done a lot of nice work to keep this all nice and together. Look at that tree where the vines were on it and affected the way it grew when it was little. It's in a twisted knot. I'm actually looking for an alligator. I'd love to find one to take a picture of it. Gotta keep my eyes on this ground. You can see a big old turtle. I want that. What a bird. Well, I don't see one, but that don't mean they're not down there. Might see it later when we looking back at the video. Boy, that mimosa smells good. Just this nice clean oxygen. Breathing this fresh oxygen these trees just produced. smell. It's hard to believe we're right in the middle of a city. Well, we're really on the top of it, because this is the north of Montgomery. Really, we're kind of northwest. That's just a little wash there. Goes up into them woods. We know where it goes. Got a horsefly harassing me. Well, them jokers bite hard too. I had to keep walking, get away from him. I used to walk through here and just post pictures on Facebook when I had a Facebook account. But that was about as much fun as stumping your toe. If you don't have a meme, you don't need a Facebook. I love this forest. I always called it the walking forest, because it's like the trees are trying to step out of the water. There's a little box I want to check down here. We used to leave stuff in it. For people. That'd be a good YouTube thing. I could come down here and leave something real nice in that box. Post it in a short. I'm not walking to it now. You see that little box beside that tree? It's done grown up too much for me. I don't want to get in that. Right here on this canal. I think when I first started making videos, I might have used some shots that I got out of here. Especially of these walking trees, they always amazed me. The way they lift themselves up out of that water, like they're walking. And you know how I like that kind of stuff anyway. The walking forest in Lagoon Park. This shows the water's high right here, because usually this is like a little bitty stream right here. It's not even noticeable. This is going to take us around to the other side of that swamp that we couldn't see from the gazebo. Definitely don't want to get in that. Let me take me one of my pictures. There we go. We're going that way. A lot of people don't know this is back here. Even people that know Lagoon Park Don't realize this is back here. Yeah, the water's up real high. So that's all that rain we've been getting, because usually this is just a really small stream. I've got a lot of pictures of it. I have been all down in there with my dog, because usually it's just like my creek where I go and it's clear. Usually this is a flowing creek, and it may be because of the beavers. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I've been here. And it gets really rustic back here. Well, it used to be. It could be better now. Just big, nice, thick woods. All around you. Look at that. I love the oddities like that. Because we're just on the other side of where that gazebo, that first one I showed. Seems like I hear voices. Let me check behind me. Yeah, I got a walker. He's catching up with me. Let me see if I can walk faster. We're just about to the... Here's something. I'll let him pass. I'll go down here and look at this. That looks like a slide to me, because I know no people are sliding in there. See if I see that head sticking up. That's usually in the movies. They usually lay right there, and you can't see them until you get too close to that edge, and it's too late. I don't know if they fixed this where it goes through. It used to be a dead end, but with him walking, and I didn't see him anywhere. I heard him talking on that phone before I noticed him. I believe this is the one that goes back to the... Yeah, it does. You can see it. You used to be able to see this swamp from that gazebo, and they'll probably end up cutting it back out because that was the best view. See, this is another animal trail and a slide going into this swamp, so you know who has a home in there, because that's what you call an alligator slide. See if we got any footprints. Ooh. Yep, big one right there. But that's the swamp. And this is as close as I'm gonna get to it. And it's got some beautiful flowers out there blooming too. But that'll be for another trip. Not in this place. Because I have seen some big monsters out here. Just don't get in that water. Used to be able to walk up to it right there. Not no more. Well, I have truly enjoyed my time. This is really the end. I'm on the other side of this swamp, and I'm just going to be going back where we've already walked. I appreciate y'all's time. I hope you enjoyed Lagoon Park in Montgomery, Alabama, and that's in Montgomery County. It's the capital of Alabama. There's lots of things to do here, lots of history, and a lot of things to see. Lagoon Park is just one of our beautiful places to have a nice walk in the woods and feel protected. Y'all be blessed and have a wonderful day.